She looked at me and said she didn't know me. In that moment, everything Amara believed in shattered. Amara and Kemi had come from the same place, the same busy streets of Ikorodu, Lagos. Life there was never easy, but somehow they always found a way to survive. They walked the same dusty roads every day, shared the same struggles, and held on to the same dreams. To Amara, Kemi was more than a friend. She was family. Even when there was barely enough to eat, they shared everything they had. And in those difficult moments, they believed that one day their lives would change together. But one day, everything changed. A life-changing opportunity came into their lives, a chance to leave their struggles behind forever. But there was one condition. Only one of them could take it. It was a difficult moment, but Amara didn't hesitate. She chose Kemi. She believed in her, she trusted her, and she hoped that one day Kemi would come back for her. And just like that, Kemi left. Her life began to transform. She stepped into a world filled with comfort, success, and everything they had once dreamed about. But as time passed, something began to change. Kemi slowly stopped calling. The messages became fewer until they stopped completely. Meanwhile, Amara remained behind, still struggling, still hoping. She waited, believing her friend would remember her, but that day never came. Until one day, Amara decided to find her herself. She walked up to Kemi with hope in her eyes, but the moment she had been waiting for turned into something she never expected. Kemi looked at her and said she didn't know her. In front of everyone, she denied the person who once sacrificed everything for her. That moment broke something inside Amara, but it also awakened something stronger. Because in that moment, Amara realized the truth. No one was coming to save her. If her life was going to change, she had to change it herself. So she stopped waiting and she started walking. She began to learn, to grow, to push herself beyond her limits. There were failures, there were painful days, but she refused to give up. Step by step, her life began to change. Her confidence grew, her strength increased, and eventually, everything transformed. Amara became successful, strong, independent, and unstoppable. And then, one day, their paths crossed again. But this time, everything was different. Kemi stood in front of Amara, but the girl she once ignored was gone. In her place stood a woman who had built her life on her own. Kemi tried to speak. She tried to apologize, but it was already too late. Amara no longer needed anything from her. No validation, no help, no second chances. Because she had already found her strength. And without anger, without bitterness, Amara simply walked away. Not in pain, but in peace. Because she had learned something that would stay with her forever. Never depend on others to build your future. And never forget those who stood by you when you had nothing.